Hello students. Today we are going to start next emotional and motivational processes and in which the topic is frustration. What is frustration actually? Whenever I ask this question from the students in my last 10 years, most of the times they respond like uh, frustration means a state of anger, agitation, irritation. But then I asked from the same question, what is frustration? How are you going to define this frustration? And most of the time they will say, yes ma'am, whenever we are angry, whenever we are irritated, agitated, that state is called as frustration. But actually this is the outcome of frustration. Whenever you are frustrated, frustration leads to a mental state of agitation, irritation or anger. My question was that how can we define it? Means when you feel frustrated, whenever a person is having any kind of goal in his life and he is not able to achieve that goal due to any obstacle, that obstacle may be internal or external, then the person is going to feel frustrated. Here I am going to give you one example. For example, you are a student. Here B means person, and you made a goal, and yes, I am going to achieve 80% marks in my exam, and you are really studying very hard to achieve this goal. But due to some obstacle, that obstacle may be the paper was out of syllabus, it may be due to some health condition, due to some personal reasons, you were not able to achieve that goal. Now when you are not able to achieve this goal, then definitely you are going to feel frustrated. Now when you are frustrated, this frustration is going to lead to agitation, irritation and anger or aggressiveness. Means whenever a person is frustrated, we can easily observe in his or her behavior that every time for a smallest thing, the person is going to respond in an agitated manner, or we can show the aggression in his or her behavior. So this is about the meaning of frustration. I hope now the if anyone is going to ask this question from you that what is frustration, you are not going to use it that it is agitation or irritation. This frustration leads to agitation, irritation or anger, but the actual meaning of frustration is when a person is not able to achieve his goal due to some obstacle, that means he is frustrated. Now we are going to discuss what are the sources of frustration. There are mainly two sources, internal and external sources. Sometimes the paper in exams question may come like obstacles. What are the sources or obstacles in frustration? So internal causes, internal sources includes like daily life obstacles. Let's say that you put an alarm to wake up early in the morning because you need to go somewhere, and but you forget to charge your mobile battery, and in the night the mobile got switched off, and in the morning you were not able to wake up early. Due to that reason, you were not able to achieve your goal. Similarly, because of that thing, you were not able to had your breakfast, or you missed the bus, or you were not able to attend the class at right time, you missed your test. So that means daily life obstacle, minor things that are responsible for our frustration. Then competition, it is a positive word. We must have this competition feeling inside us, but if due to the competition we develop certain kind of negative feelings inside us, then it is going to lead to frustration. For example, two students, both of them, they are competing with each other to get highest marks in the classroom, and every time a person is competing with the B person is competing with the A, and yes, now it is going to lead to either one result, that is both are going to get equal marks, or one person is a person is going to get uh, more marks as compared to the B, or B person is going to get more marks as compared to the E. So if the marks are equal, both are going to be frustrated. If A person is going to get highest marks as compared to the B, then B person is going to be frustrated. Similarly, if B person is going to get highest marks in the competition, then A person is going to be frustrated. That means yes, competition also leads to frustration. Then high level of aspiration. Level of aspiration means when your desires level is high as compared to your capacities. So now let's say that your stamina is that you can wake up till 10 p.m. in the night, but due to a certain reason you feel like yes, I'm going to wake up till 11 or 12 a.m. because I need to do that thing. So now you are not able to sleep well. Due to that reason you will not be able to wake up early morning, and then you will not be able to achieve your goals. So that means if your level of aspiration is high, then it is going to create an obstacle in your uh, goal. Then definitely when your goal is not achieved, then it may lead to frustration. Then pressure. Whenever you have some pressure, that pressure may be from the family, from the society, from your job, maybe school, college, wherever. Whenever you work under some pressure, then you have a lot of stress on your mind. Due to that reason, either you are going to perform well, or you are going to miss the chance. So in the case of well performance, everything is okay, but in case if you are going to work under some pressure and still if you are not able to achieve your goal, then definitely you are going to feel frustrated. Then there is one more cause internal, that is inborn disabilities. Inborn disabilities means when the person is physically handicapped, or this person is having some kind of internal uh, you can say mental retardness or internal weakness. Then in that case, if see when if the person is already having some disabilities, and if he is trying to compete himself with the normal person, so in that case it will be very difficult for a person to achieve the goals like a normal person. And if he is not able to achieve his goal, then definitely he is going to feel frustrated. So all these are the internal obstacles that may cause frustration in a person's life. Now we are going to discuss about the external obstacles. External obstacles includes natural disasters, or you can say catastrophic events. Natural disaster like are, see, these are called as the external, means the things that are not in our hands. Internal means that are in our hands. If we are going to give some positive chance to ourselves, then definitely maybe we can achieve our goal. Or it may be that we are not able to achieve our goal, but at least the level of frustration can be reduced. But on the other hand, when it comes to the external factors, means when there are certain factors that are not under our control, in which the first factor is natural disaster or catastrophic event. Catastrophic event like earthquake, tsunami, heavy rains, flood, or sudden accident, sudden death. uh, it may be that suddenly the person was going for the job, and suddenly he met with an accident and he has a major loss of his leg. It may be any kind of losses. So whenever these kinds of disasters happens, the person is going to suffer from many losses, like family loss, economical loss, mental health loss, physical health loss. So in that case, when the person is dealing with so many losses, then definitely the level of frustration is going to be high at that time. For example, a person, he was moving towards his job today, and he was he just went out for the job, and just after few kilometers he met with an accident, and now this person is in hospital. And the moment he become conscious, he just saw that he just lost his leg. Now, first thing, he was not able to go for the job. Second, lost his leg. Third, financial losses. Fourth, he is dependent on someone. Last, relatives and family members. they are continuously, they are just gossiping. So that means all, when a person is leading with all these losses, then this is going to affect his or her mental health. And when he is already dealing with some losses, then frustration is natural in that case. So that means in that case, if the person is agitated, irritated, or aggressive, then it is a natural or normal reaction. So that means here frustration occurs due to the external obstacles. Then next is social and political issues. Social and political issues. Now there are certain rules that is uh, given to us by the society. There are some political issues that really frustrate us. For example, you were having an important exam and you were doing preparation for that particular exam for many years, and but on a particular, because of some political factors, that exam was cancelled or something else happened, then definitely you are going to feel frustrated, because you are planning about that job or planning for that clearance of that test for many of the years, and now due to that factors, political factors or society factors, you are not able to achieve your goal, then you are going to feel frustrated. So that means social and political issues also affects us, and they are going to lead us to the frustration. Now we are going to move towards the last step of frustration topic, that is solution of frustration or coping with frustration. Whenever you are having frustration in your life, then you can solve your frustration by using two methods. So there are two ways. With help of these two ways, we can come out from the frustrating situations. First approach is direct approach. Second approach is defensive approach. Defensive approach is very simple, that whenever you feel frustrated, simply use some of the defense mechanism like denial. I have already told you, just simply don't accept the situation. I am past or whatever, just deny the truth. So second is, you can simply project, means you can blame the other person for your failure, that because of this person I was not able to achieve the goal. Or you can use rationalization defense mechanism, or even you can use sublimation defense mechanism. So this is also one way to come out from the frustrating situation, but these are the temporary solution whenever you come across from the frustrations. But according to psychology, whenever you feel like frustrated, try to use the direct approach. Sometime it's okay to use defensive approach, but try to use the direct approach to come out from the situations, and specifically the frustrating situations. Direct approach includes, first is direct method. First method is direct method. Direct method, first of all, in the direct method, the first step is acceptance, means I am going to accept the truth. What is the main problem? That whenever we met with the failure, we don't want to accept the truth. But psychology says the moment in the direct method you are going to accept the truth, that yes, I got failure due to this reason, then half of the problem is over. Now after accepting the truth, now you must move towards the second step, that is called as self evaluation. Self evaluation includes find out the positivities and the negativities. Now most of the people take the meaning of self evaluation in a negative way, means if I am going to ask this question from you people, that how are you going to do the self evaluation, most people will say I'll try to find out where I was wrong. No, whenever you are going to use this self evaluation, you first of all try to find out the positive. See, it's when you are frustrated, you were trying your best now, but due to some reasons you were not able to achieve your goal. That means you are already negative right now. If you are going to find out the negative points, it is going to decrease your self esteem or self confidence. So when you are going to find out the positivities inside you, that here I was good, here I was good, it is going to boost up you, it is going to increase your self confidence. Now after finding out the positive points inside you, now try to find out the negative, means where you can improve, means in what areas there is a need of improvement. So after doing the self evaluation, now what kind of new methods you can use to achieve the goal. That means you can change your methods to achieve the goal, and even you can do hard work so that next time you are going to achieve your goals. And then again appear for the goal, and if you are appearing for the same goal again, still, first of all, if you are doing so much, then definitely you will be able to achieve your goal. And when your goal is achieved, that means your frustration is going to be over. But on the other hand, because it may be that certain factors again can be responsible, still, if in that case, if you are not able to achieve your goal, then it is best method to quit, rather than keeping frustration in your mind and harming yourself again and again. It's better to quit that goal at that time, and you can select, or you can just simply use the sublimation defense mechanism, that is find out substitute to use the positive energy for this goal in the another field. So this is also a best option in the direct method. So this is all about the direct method. Then the second method that you can use, that is self analysis. It is just like the same self evaluation, finding out the positives and negatives inside you. For positives, say good to yourself. For negatives, take baby steps and move towards your goal. Then the third step is aggressiveness. What happens exactly whenever we have frustration in our life? We feel aggressive, means there is a in a there is a certain amount of anger inside us. Due to that anger, we start feeling aggressive. uh, you may have seen certain people in your life, most of the time they are in aggressive manner, because they have many goals in their life, but due to some reasons they were not able to achieve their goals. So aggressiveness is also a method to deal with the frustration. But here, how can we use this aggressiveness method? Aggressiveness means to show your anger, means basically you need to burn out your negative energy. Now how can you do this? Most of the time you may have seen people, they are simply uh, you can say showing their anger to their in their relationships, uh, specifically to the people to whom you love. But it's okay to sometimes show your anger on the people, because they can understand you, that if you are expressing anger right now, this may be the reason. But if every time, for every situation, if you are expressing your anger on them, it will be very difficult to for them to take you up. So in that situation, how you can deal with the frustration? Yes, uh, for showing your aggression, you can use many burnout techniques, like you can go to the gym, you can join any sports activity, you can do some yoga, some breathing exercise to regulate your negative emotions. So these are the some ways. With the help of these ways, you can simply come out from the frustrating situations. So I'm just going to repeat the whole thing. In this frustration topic, first of all, we discuss about the meaning of frustration. Meaning of frustration was that when a person is not able to achieve his goal due to any reason, then he becomes frustrated. Then we talked about some sources of frustration, that includes internal sources and external sources. Internal sources includes daily life obstacles, high level of aspiration, competition, and uh, inborn disability and pressure. And external External obstacles includes uh, natural disasters, social and political issues. Then how can we deal with the frustration? Two approaches we can use: direct approach and defensive approach. In defensive approach, we are going to use some mechanism like denial, projection, rationalization, sublimation. In direct approach, we can use three methods: direct method, self analysis method, and aggressiveness. So, this is all about frustration topic. If you have any doubt in this topic, you can just write me in the comment section. I'll be there to help you. Till then, take care. Bye bye.